lot is talked about empowering the girl child, but a lot more needs to happen on the ground.
It is heartening to see SEWA adopt the Zilla Parishad High School for girls, having more than 300 students and working tirelessly to ensure that the girls are not deprived of either nutrition or education.
SEWA sponsors the daily midday meals for 300 plus students all through the academic year, has installed an RO plant, built up a library, and is taking up many more activities to build physical as well as human infrastructure. Various online sessions were conducted by SEWA members to make sure that the girls get the right knowledge and exposure on various issues so that they are more equipped to face the challenges in future.
Our founder president has been regularly visiting the school and interacting with the girls there, getting to know the issues faced by them firsthand. She has developed an attachment with these girls who do not wish to give up on their dreams despite their difficulties. Today's event is the result of her interactions with the students and what best could be done.
What we will see today is not a fashion show. It's not a pageant. It is about creating awareness. We all have some idea about the problems faced by the girls. However, many of us may not realize the extent of the problem.
It is for this reason that the queens of Mrs India family have come together.
Today, we will see a Mrs India queen walking hand in hand with a girl to create awareness and garner support for the girl child. This show has been directed by the internationally acknowledged King of the Ramp, Imran Khan ji, and choreographed by the young, dynamic, innovative, and very popular Gibran Khan.
We will first get to see our queens and the girls walk in a sequence as choreographed by the legendary Mr. Imran Khan. Please encourage the girls who are walking the ramp for the first time ever.
The second set of girls will express their aspirations and the queen will guide her to see what the girl needs to empower herself.
The third set of girls will talk about their dream and the queen will tell her how she can make the world better on accomplishing the dream. So, we move from stage 1, where the society needs to empower the girl child of today, to stage 3, where the empowered women of tomorrow will give back to the society.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be generous with your admiration, particularly for the little girls who are walking the ramp for the very first time in their life.
Let's get started with the first set of girls. The girls, as well as the queen, hold a placard each.
The girl will highlight the problems faced by her individually and collectively.
The queen will highlight what we as society need to do to solve the problem.
On behalf of the girl, I will explain the problems being highlighted.
On behalf of the queen, I shall explain the solution. The first pair will come on stage and stand.
Can we have a round of applause, please?
Nandini is a student of class 9. She likes drawing and her goal is to become an IAS officer.
We see boards everywhere that gender determination of a child before birth is a crime. Yet, we see so many cases of female feticide followed by female infanticide. We have 929 girls for every 1,000 boys. How will I be empowered if I'm not allowed to be born?
We know female feticide is a crime, yet people get away lightly. It is often covered up. We need to have very harsh punishment to parents and doctors supporting female feticide. Killing the child in womb is cold-blooded murder. It deserves maximum punishment. Thank you, Shravani and Nandini. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big hand. The next pair of Mrs. India AP Queen, Madhuri Reddy, and the lovely looking, beautiful A. Kirti highlight the issue of child marriages. Kirti loves to sing and aspires to be a lawyer.
Labor is a crime. Child marriage is a crime. Yet many of my friends get married and stopped coming to school. I have the potential. I want to study and succeed. Don't make me a pride and call me a burden.
When we see a girl child getting married, we know it is wrong, but we do not try to stop it. We are sympathetic to parents who talk of economic problems. After all, it is not our problem. It is their family matter. Even if a case is reported, strict action is not taken. Parents often get away. Strict implementation of laws and punishment should act as a deterrent to prevent child marriages. Thank you, Madhuri and Kirti. The next pair highlighting the issue of girls dropping out of school are Mrs India AP Queen, Miss Komala Krishna Bandaru, and her very cute girl Lipakshi. Lipakshi is in class 9 student who wishes to become an engineer.
When I started going to school, I had so many friends in my class. Now we are less than half. Any problem in my house, whether economic or social, the first action is to stop the girl from studying. Is my education not important? Is my future a choice of convenience?
Education is the only way out of all types of problems. A girl is capable of handling multiple things. She has the strength to face difficulties. An educated girl will be an asset to the country. Every girl must complete at least graduation. Make this a fundamental right and see the society getting transformed. Thank you, Komal Krishna. Thank you, Lipakshi. The next pair highlighting the issue of malnutrition are Mrs. India AP Queen, Miss Paidi Rajni, and the very smart N. Akshaya, who is a budding painter but wishes to become a scientist.
In my house, I am the last one to eat. I eat whatever is remaining. I eat yesterday's leftovers. How will I get the required nutrition to build physical strength? Why am I denied access to fresh, healthy, and nutritious food, and then I'm told that I'm weak?
Our girl child is our future. She has the right to a balanced diet that provides nutrition for a healthy growth. Parents can say there is no money, but there is no shortage of determination in our little angels. Let us make the school provide breakfast in addition to midday meals to add more nutrition into the plate of the girl child. Thank you, Paidi Rajni. Thank you, Akshaya. The next pair highlighting the issue of sexual abuse, Mrs. AP Queen, Padmavati, and the very intelligent Sheetal Chopra. Sheetal simply enjoys reading and wants to become a doctor.
I am scared of people around me who hit me and hurt me, abuse me every day, and if I complain, then I am blamed for everything. Why should I suffer in silence? No one has the right to abuse me.
As a society, let us empower the girl child by giving them the right training. There is no point brushing problems under the carpet. We need to have more counseling sessions to help abused girls come out of trauma. It is not their fault. Thank you, Padmavati and Sheetal. Ladies and gentlemen, great show by Sheetal. She deserves our applause. The next pair highlighting the issue of child trafficking are Mrs. India Telangana Queen, Dr. Sandhya Gurubasappa, and the very likable M. Divyashri, who likes to paint and wants to become an architect.
I am scared of people who can simply sell me to someone. I am not a toy. I do not wish to be a slave. Stop looking at me as an object.
We need strict laws and stringent implementation of such laws to stop human trafficking. We cannot allow our children to become beggars, sex workers, criminals, and terrorists. This has to stop. And now. Thank you so much. The next pair to walk the ramp, highlighting the issue of crime against girls, are Mrs India Telangana Queen, Amruta Rajendran, and the very adorable A. Sonali, who loves to study and become an IAS officer.
I can't go in the night. I can't travel alone. I am always scared. I do not feel safe.
I have not attained freedom in its true sense if our girls feel unsafe. Any person committing a crime against girls must be given the most fearful punishment. Such a person cannot be allowed to escape lightly if we want our girls to feel safe and empowered. Thank you, Amrita and Sonali. The next issue is about girls not being allowed to express themselves. The pair highlighting this is Mrs. India Telangana Queen Kiran Yanamala and a very sensitive S. Bhavna, who likes to read and wants to become an IAS officer.
I have so many ideas in my mind. I have so many dreams in my heart. But I am always snubbed, saying that I don't know anything. I don't know how to handle this behavior from even my loved ones.
It is important that our girls speak out. If there is no one to listen, let us establish 24/7 helplines which can help them express themselves and guide them appropriately. What we have now is simply not enough. Thank you, Kiran and Bhavna. Moving on, the next issue is about gender discrimination. The pair highlighting this issue are Mrs. India Telangana Queen Aruna Puttabatini and the very affectionate A. Srivali, who loves dancing and wants to make a career in software.
I can think, I can work, I can overcome challenges. I am strong, I am not inferior to anyone.
As a society, we need to end gender bias. We cannot have boys things, boy behavior, girl behavior, boy work, girls work. Both genders are equal and need to be treated as equal. Let's start from our own houses. Thank you, Aruna and Shivali. The next issue is about involving girls in decision making. The pair highlighting this issue are Mrs. India Telangana Queen, Sudha Naidu, and the very lovable S. Jyotisha, who loves to read and become an architect.
I have a mind of my own. I want to make my own choices. I don't want someone else deciding for me. I know I can do that. I am responsible enough to do what I like.
It is naive to think that we can decide what is good for others. For our girls to grow into empowered women, involve them in decision making from the young age. Let them decide and take responsibility for their decisions. There is no better path to empowerment and progress. Thank you, Sudha and Jyotisha.
That was a beautiful and soul-stirring presentation of the issues facing the girl child. But we will also see a lot of hope as these problems can be resolved.